I'm here to do my second video, and I thought what I should do for my next video is a top 10 favorite manga list. I didn't really want to do another haul in a month. I kind of wanted to do another video sooner, so yeah, I thought I'd do my favorite manga. And with these, they're all ongoing and finished series, and sometimes it changes. My number one spot hasn't changed in 5 years, so I don't think that's going to change, but the rest are subject to change over time. I think most of them will stay in the list at least, but maybe some will change numbers, maybe some will go further down, and I'll probably update this list in a year or two, which is always fun to look back on, I think. So yeah, so I just want to start with an honorable mention at the moment, and that would be Soul Eater. So I love this series, I love the anime and the manga. I really want to own it all, so I'm really excited for the new Square Enix editions that come out hopefully this year. I'm not sure when they're coming out, but I'm definitely going to buy them. The series is an honorable mention just because it's what's got me into manga and anime, and it means a lot to me. Just, yeah, I really enjoyed the story too, so yeah. So my number 10 is Naruto. So a lot of people love Naruto, me included. It's popular for a reason. It's a really good story. I really enjoy Shippuden more. It just has a lot more depth to it, I think, that part of the story. The fights in Naruto are some of the best stuff you can watch. Like, the anime does such a good job. I haven't read the whole entirety of the manga yet because I don't own it all yet, but I plan to buy all the box sets soon, so hopefully I can reread it soon. Yeah, it was my first long-running series, so yeah, I didn't grow up with it, but I started reading it in high school, which is a couple of years ago now, so yeah. Number 10 is Naruto. So number 9 is a shoujo called Daytime Shooting Star. This series is new, published here in English, so it came out this month. Everyone's really excited to read it, but I've already read it. I've owned the Japanese volumes for years now. I've been asking Shoujo Beat, or any publisher, to bring this over here in English for years now. I didn't really expect it to actually get licensed in English after it finished in Japan and all the hype for it kind of died. But to my surprise, last year we got the announcement that it was coming here, and I practically cried because I love this series so much. Has one of my most favorite shoujo boys, Mamura. I love him so much. The story is really good. It's about the characters on the front here. So Mamura is the blonde one in the cover here, and Suzume is the main character, and then there's Shisuo. I butchered his name. Yeah, so it's a love triangle between them three, and yeah, just they get into a lot of different problems, and especially since there's a teacher-student relationship in this, but even so, I love it because the ending is amazing. So yeah. So number 8 is Full Metal Alchemist, and this might surprise a lot of people because most of the time this is like people's number 1 or number 2 or number 3, like it's way higher up, but for me, number 8's a good spot. I reread it all the time. I'm rebuying everything in these hardback editions because is so nice, and I really like the singles as well, so I'm just double dipping because it's Full Metal Alchemist. Why wouldn't you? Everybody knows the story already, so yeah. I love Brotherhood, the anime. Like, I've seen the first Full Metal Alchemist anime. It's, when I think about it, it's just really weird compared to Brotherhood and the manga. So, but even so, I enjoyed it, and yeah, like, I really love this manga, and yeah, it's practically like perfect in my eyes. Like, it's just, it couldn't get much better than it is. So number 7 is Haikyuu. This is a shonen I love. Like, I have seen the anime, I've read the manga. It's just really great. It's probably the only sports manga I've actually read all the way through. Like, I've tried a bunch of other ones, but none of them stuck like Haikyuu did. Like, yeah, I love Hinata, and I love all the boys. They all get along so well, and they're a team, as they should be. And I could reread this story all the time. That's why it's my number 7. Like, it gives me a lot of happy feels. So number 6 is one that I don't see a lot of people talk about. It's very underrated in my opinion, but I absolutely love this manga so much, and that's DGrayman. So this series is awesome. Like, it's great shonen, but it's very dark in some ways. It's very gothic, I guess you could say. I love Alan so much, and the story, like, I've reread and watched the anime so many times now that I know the story like back of my hand. Alan's just one of those underdog characters you just want to see him have a happy ending, especially with what's happening currently. Like, a lot of, like, it's really great at the start, and then further on it gets a little bit more complicated, but I think it's still really great, and I really just hope the series gets an ending. It went on hiatus for years, and now it's finally back, and it gets a chapter every 3 months, but I'm just really worried that we won't get an ending for this series, so that's really scary. But I'm just going to keep supporting it as I can and hope for the best. So number 5 is a series that I discovered about a year ago, and it's a really cute shoujo, and it's called Lovesick Ellie, and I only have the Japanese volume because it's not published in English in print. Kodansha has licensed it, but only in digital format, which annoys me to no end. I really want to own this in print, which is why I bought the Japanese volumes. This series is so cute. You should definitely pick it up. The couple in this story are so refreshing. They already become a couple really quickly into the story, so you're not stuck reading the story and waiting for them to become a couple right till the very end, like most shoujo. And it's really about the two of them getting to know each other, trying to tell all their friends and classmates that they're together. Ellie coming out of her shell. She was very shy and was always online, that kind of thing. And yeah, she gets to be with the guy that she's been crushing on for years. So it's just so cute how they get together and everything. So if you want to check it out, it is available in digital, in English. So I've bought it in digital, but I really want to buy it in print. So hopefully Kodansha brings this to print. So number 4 is a classic shoujo, Ouran High School Host Club. So this, I absolutely love this shoujo. I reread it yearly. Every year I read it. I love Tamaki and Haruhi. The two of them are perfect for each other. This story is so funny and cute and has so much silly stuff going on in it that I think it's perfect for anyone to try. So like I've heard so many guys like this story, so many other people. It's really good. Like so many, like just try the anime if you want to, because it's mainly more comedy based, I guess. It's a lot easier to get into the anime than the manga. But yeah, I absolutely love Oran High School Host Club, so yeah. So number 3 is also a new shoujo in print, and that's Snow White with the Red Hair. So this series I've had in Japanese as well for many years. I've been asking for it in English for a long time as well. And I finally have it in English, and I nearly cried when I got it. I really wanted it in print, so I'm really happy. This one's about Shiroyuki and Zen and their story together. If you want to read the description, you can pause, but yeah, the art is amazing for this series, and I've been following it for years, so it means so much to me that I finally have it in English. I'm holding the volume of this manga, and it's so wonderful. So there's an anime for this as well, so you can go try the anime or you can pick up volume 1, but definitely try this series out. And number 2 is Magi. So in my last video I talked about how sad I was that it's ending, and yeah, I am really sad that it's ending. It's published in English, but I already know the ending for the series, and I really love it. It's such a good story. The art, just like look at this cover, the art's amazing. And yeah, I reread this all the time as well, so this series means a lot to me. Yeah, I just love this series. Aladdin and Alibaba are great duo, like they're great best friends. They're not rivals that hate each other and all that stuff. Like, they're just good friends that work together to, you know, fight with their awesome magic powers. So yeah, I really love magic as well. So if a story has magic in it, any shonen that has magic in it, I'm gonna read it. Like, I'm gonna try it because I love magic. It's just, I wish it was real, that kind of thing. And number 1, my absolute favorite series that's been my number 1 since I finished it 5 years ago, and I have been keeping up with it since then, is One Piece. This series means the most to me, and it's seriously my number 1 forever. I can't put into words how much I love the story. I've reread One Piece 3 times already, and I will reread it again. People say it's too long, but for me, it's not long enough. I will continue to read this series forever, and I'll never stop reading it. Yeah, it's definitely worth reading if you haven't read it yet. Like, I love it so much, and I'm going to be really sad when it ends. So it's been publishing for 22 years, but I hope it keeps running for another 22 years, even though that's not going to happen. So yeah, there's so many things I love about One Piece that I can't put it into just a short little piece of why. And I will probably make a video on why I love it so much and why you should read it, even though it's 90 volumes long. So yeah, that's my top 10 manga. I hope you find it kind of interesting what I like. Or shonen and shoujo. I do read a lot about the stuff. But yeah, they're my favorite manga that have stayed in my mind for a long time. And I've reread them multiple times already, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and you have a good day. This was May. Peace out.